Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see, we are going to be doing our first ever Clash Royale video. And now you may be wondering why I'm doing Clash Royale. That's because I found out a new deck that I have been using. As you can see, I am a level 7, and if you have a look at my trophy range, I'm not really all that good, I know, but I found a really good deck, and once I started using it, I found it was pretty awesome and pretty good and easy to use, and that's why I want to show you some replays of the level 7 best deck in my opinion. And I found this deck from a clanmate of mine. Now I am in Elite Nation 9, so that's also another YouTuber's clan. It's Clash with Ash's clan. And yeah, so this is basically the person I found the deck from. It's this person right here. He or she is a level 7 as well, and they have been using this deck, and they are at a really good trophy range. And so I thought I'd give it a go, and I've been very successful with it. So let's get right into some replays right now. So I'm going to show you my attack log. This is where I started using it. Just give me a second. Right here. Now the first one I think I lost. Okay, this is where I started using it here. Okay, so the first battle I lost, as you can see. Then I got a win, then I got a draw, and then I only won. So I have only been winning 1-0 or 2-1, but I mean, winning isn't always getting the most crowns possible. It's just winning the battle and getting those trophies. So if you're looking for a strategy that is going to get you many crowns and give you those crown chests, I would not recommend this one. I would only recommend it if you're trying to push and you are a, well, not such an experienced player like me, I'd say. So I think let's get right into some replays. So let's get into this one. Oh no, not share, watch it. Let's watch it. Okay, so this battle right here, this is me going up against a level 8, and I actually managed to beat him. I do not know how I managed to beat him, because he seemed to be pretty good. He started off with a really hard push right here with his Hog Rider and his minions, and I just countered it with the Fireball and the P.E.K.K.A. So the Fireball is really good against the minions, or if you have a Zap spell you can exchange that for the Fireball if you think the Fireball is too expensive, but I think it's okay. So then I just dropped my P.E.K.K.A. before to destroy that P.E.K.K.A. that was coming, or the Hog Rider, sorry. And now I'm just starting my push because he has almost spent his whole elixir, and he only had 4 elixir to use a free spell. So I just started my push. I won't get that tower down, I think, but I will get it to very low health. And I think I'm going to start pushing from the other side, because that tower is pretty low on health already, so I don't have to worry about that. I know I have that secured with 1 Fireball and a Zap spell. I could get it down. Okay, so anyways, I'm just pushing from there. As you can see, again, the minion horde, great counter with the Fireball. I kind of missed it there. I don't know if you saw that. So that's why he's going to get my tower. If I would have deployed the Fireball in a more accurate spot, he wouldn't have gotten the tower, and we may have won 2-0, but that's okay. So he's pushing now with his giant and his Hog Rider, and you can simply counter that with some skeletons and the minions. Just be aware, now with the new update you can only spawn 3 instead of 4 skeletons. But I mean, that's not too bad, right? It's not too much of a big difference. I don't know if it makes a difference. It doesn't for me. So personally I still use the skeletons because they are a great counter for distracting units and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get into the gameplay. Now I'm pushing again with my Hog Rider, P.E.K.K.A. and some goblins, spear goblins. And again I have a Fireball, and I think I'm going to counter it, to counter those minions with the Fireball. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I got that Hog Rider down. What's it called? Sorry about that. Countering the Hog Rider is really easy if you have a P.E.K.K.A. because the P.E.K.K.A. only needs like 2 shots, I believe. And so if you have a mini P.E.K.K.A., it's really easy and it only costs 4 elixir. So again, here I have the fireball. I'm going to counter the minions with my fireball, and I deploy the P.E.K.K.A, but the minion horde, it kind of destroyed my P.E.K.K.A. But I mean, that's okay. He's going in with a hard push right here. I decided to just go for it because I didn't want to risk. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have defended there, but I just went for it. I don't know why. So anyways, I just did that, and let's get right into the second replay. So what do you want to watch? Do you want to see a loss or a draw? Okay, so let's just watch this draw right here, okay? So I cannot remember exactly what happened in the gameplay. I did do this attack like half an hour ago, but still I cannot remember it. But so I'm just going to try and commentate as in the last one. So let's see, we both have 10 elixir at the moment. So he starts off with his goblins, spear goblins, and I just went in like hard. I just destroyed him. Well, I didn't destroy him, but I just went in, all in. And so he countered really nicely with those minions and the witch. And if you don't have a fireball and you are going against a minion horde or goblins or spear goblins or something like that, the fire spirits are great because they're cheap and they do loads of splash damage. So I would not recommend the furnace, I think it's called, because it just costs way too much elixir and it only spawns 2 at a time, and the spawning rate is pretty slow. So I just take 2 or 3 fire spirits and you will be good to go. So as you can see, his right hand tower is very low on health, and I'm going to get that down really soon, I think. But that giant bomb on the left hand side of my tower, I think it got about what, 700 hit points. That was crazy. I didn't know a giant skeleton does so much damage. But anyways, so this guy is pushing now with his giant, with his witch, but he won't get that tower quite yet. He will almost get it, but not quite yet. So as you can see, again, the mini P.E.K.K.A and the small skeletons are a great counter for any unit, basically. Besides, I mean, if you're going up against spear goblins and you deploy a P.E.K.K.A, that's obviously not good. There you would obviously throw down something like fire spirits or a zap spell, something like that, something cheap, and that's something that does splash damage. So he went in with the giant skeleton, and because the giant skeleton is expensive, I thought I would be able to get that left hand side tower down, but I wasn't quite able to do that. I only got about 400 to 500 hit points, and if you're going up against a giant skeleton, just deploy some units on the left hand side of this giant skeleton and some units on the right hand side, so that the giant skeleton first goes towards the left and then towards the right, so it doesn't get your tower. Now I am trying to get that left hand side tower down, and I'm doing it with slow progress, but now he has a giant push. Now he has his okay, wow, okay, that was unexpected. Sorry about that. That was very unexpected. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. So I thought I was going to get that tower down before he does mine and the battle would end, but I didn't quite manage that. And basically what's going to happen now is we are just going to last until the very end. I think it gets pretty close to the end. So as you can see here, he has a kind of a very big push, and the fireball is just great. It's amazing because if he has so many splash damage units such as the witch, then the fireball is great. Or if he has minions or something like that, it's just awesome. Or a zap spell, something like that. Warning: the zap spell won't take out a minion horde. It will take them down to about 20% health, and then I think the towers can one-shot them, but the zap spell, again, it will not take them down. And here is where it gets close. I thought I would get this tower down, so I throw in my Hog Rider, I throw in a zap spell to counter those minions, and as you can see, this is the example I'm talking about. The zap spell will not take out the minions, so it's better if you throw down a fireball or something like that, because that will save you a troop or a tower or something like that. So let's get back to, not back to base, back to, I don't know what this is called. Anyways, so we got about I think 120 cups within 5 raids, which was awesome. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, please do smash that like button. Comment down below if you want to see more Clash Royale on this channel, and if you do, I will make sure to upload more Clash Royale. And let me know what you want to see next, so what the next episode should be, because now my exams are finally over and I can make more videos for you guys. So with that being said, I don't have anything else to add besides subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy my content, and if you do want to see more content like this, or Clash of Clans, or some Black Ops 3, I don't know if you want to see that. But yeah, peace out guys, see you next time.